So I'm gonna go through the rounds and I'm gonna show you guys my kind of thought process on each round basically, and why I was doing this. Also, there's some good plays and also a few plays that um, I think they were good plays at the time, but then you kind of think maybe not. So we start off. I thought I was going mid, but it's fine. I went straight to A because I realized we were switching up. So usually, like we're playing like retake here, so instead of like playing like the headshot position, but yeah, I'm actually posted on the edge look. So like from the enemy's perspective, um, I'm gonna be a little bit above headshot level, maybe like a lot more than they expect. So I think that for me was a good idea. I'm probably gonna do it again in the future. See that guy? He just tagged me. He tagged my shoulder because I didn't like. I could have shoulder peeked, but at the same time I wasn't at headshot like height, so he kind of missed. I didn't notice that guy straight away, but the call was B. But I've seen that guy already on A, and I know he's still there. So after the last guy dies, I'm kind of just holding out for a while. At the start though, I'm kind of holding this position because I just don't think he would have expected. I think it's a lot more like he'd expect it a lot more if I was kind of just peeking um, the truck, you know. So I was holding this position. You see right now, this guy is kind of confused what to do. I know he's lurking, so I'm kind of just holding this position, and I have a feeling that he's gonna be around, so I kind of like turn around, and then I just headshot him. So you didn't see many kills from me or anything then, but my team held it down really well. But I think just doing that is a good idea in general. Just kind of mixing up your kind of thought process on my pistol rounds. Because personally, I completely forgot the smoke lineup's actually here, so I get it right after like a few times. So except that I haven't played it in ages, so I can't remember. I see the massive gap in the smoke. But right now, I'm quite confident that they're not here because they called mids, and I just want to see what's going on. So I kind of like slowly push this area. I do this quite a lot actually. So you can see here now, I'm kind of headshot him. I know I hear that I headshot him. So I'm trying to spam him right now just to get the kill, and eventually I get the kill, but he almost kills me actually. But I was quite confident there because my first spray already headshot him, so I could play a lot more aggressive and kind of just get that kill. So it's just it's a 105 right now, so that guy had no chance at all. Um, a lot of people like would buy up now. I think like what I tend to do instead of buying up on third round, when I still have the SMG, I tend to buy a Desert Eagle because at the end of the day, if, like I can hold these close angles anyway, so I'm quite confident that the UMP will be quite effective. I'm jumping up here right now. I'm kind of like just in case someone comes around, but I realize eventually that's not going to really work. So if I flash myself out and kind of crawl towards like MBK. I tend not to like to play on the floor very often because I think the molly has more chance of like kind of reaching you on the floor. If you kind of like tuck in as much as possible, I do this quite a lot when I'm solo A. It's like play MBK, I jump up on this ledge, and I can just wait for them to come. Really, um, that's about it. I think I eventually get a kill here because like my patience finally pays off. I don't want to go running into them right now because I know they have AKs, and I know for a fact if I try and take a one-on-one fight against an AK with a UMP, I'm gonna 100% lose. So I'm just holding this angle right now, and I'm just waiting for someone to come, and eventually he does, and I just get the kill. The bomb's down as well, so I kind of just I hear the cold middle, I kind of check it, and I realize that he's in mid, so I try to play a bit more aggressive. I just pre-fire a lot, like especially when I know he's there. Because eventually he's gonna like think, oh, he's running out of bullets. He's not gonna keep on spraying. But then I just kind of like stop spraying again. So we think it's gonna be a fast road now. One thing I'm gonna say is they actually don't push A very often, which maybe they should have. But rounds where they might have thought about doing it is the rounds where I usually isolate them down quite a lot. So they're taking B right now, so I'm rotating. I know they're there. I'm pretty sure I got blinded there, so I couldn't get a clean shot. Again, I just can't get a clean shot. So I'm trying to do what I can. I'm just kind of flashing myself in, trying to get this guy out of the tree room. Um, it's a 104. They're all quite low, to be honest. This guy keeps on dinking me through the actual metal, so it becomes really tedious and annoying. Um, so what I do is I know I can't win the round, so I just try and get some kills at the end. Because I know their money is kind of garbage anyway at the moment. So I would have liked maybe like two more, well, not two more kills, like two kills like max there, but I was expecting to get two kills, but one is better than nothing, I guess. And the other guy died at the end as well, so the two guys died. But I think they kept their rifles so they can still buy up here. So I didn't do too much in terms of economy, the damage to the economy. But yeah, the plan was to try maybe take one of those AKs down as well. But I think I've got the lineup now. So you see the lineup. Um, I tend to like nade, just have a nade through or something, just to kind of disorient them a little bit, or maybe a flash after, straight after the smoke. So if they are like trying a quick rush and they see the smoke come down, but they still plan on going through that smoke, then that flash is gonna like disorient them a lot. So um, I'm playing around the back of this site because I'm not confident that I'm gonna win the fight if I peek too wide. Because if I go down too fast, then my team need to retake the site, right? So my goal is to kind of delay them as long as possible. I thought they might have started coming in then because they started mollying and stuff, but I think it's just the lurker. He's caught. He's been a bit of a pain, to be honest. But I'm just kind of just slowing them down. You see, like I still got one flash left, so I'm not wasting all my flashes. I'm ready to support, but now I'm starting to flash because I still think they're coming here right now. I still think I know there's a guy around here, so I keep flashing. Eventually, I get the kill as well. So I urge you guys to even if you're not playing with a team or something, is to kind of always change up your kind of perspective and do different things every round. Or like if they didn't see what you're doing, then maybe you can do the same thing again. But if they know exactly what you're doing, then you need to change it up. Like they're gonna eventually figure out what you're doing or what you're playing, and they're gonna abuse it. Like they should be abusing it right now, in my opinion. Like I don't really understand why they haven't come here at all. They seem to try to take mid control a lot and go towards B sides because maybe like they're more comfortable doing that. They get two kills. This is one of the plays that I do. I think is quite bad, because like the two guys that are mids, I was expecting to be able to trade up at least one guy before like falling back. Um, but what happened is I kind of swung out way too wide and died. So that was not a good play. It's probably the worst play I've done so far. I do like maybe one more mistake, I would say, in this game, but there's a reason behind it. That reason kind of like it kind of backfired on me because I did it wrong as well. Like I didn't just try and get that like one kill. I also peaked wrong, so I got punished for it, and that's my bad. But I mean, I think this would have been a save round anyway, even if I did survive. So But yeah, I could have kept my gun maybe. I actually I miscalculated my economy here again actually, so that's another mistake. I thought I had enough to buy an AWP for some reason. Um, but what I do is I just buy an AUG instead, and I was gonna push with an AWP A main to kind of like um just kind of mix it up a little bit, you know. But so I just push with an AUG instead. Okay, I think it works out anyway, but it wasn't the strategy I was originally going with, you know. Like you notice right now, I'm not flashing myself in because I don't really want them to know I'm coming. Like I think you only do the flashes when you have a teammate. But because I'm playing solo right now, like everything I'm doing really, I'm doing it because I'm playing solo. Like if I had another teammate with me, I would be asking for a flash. But because I'm playing solo, I'm just doing things a lot more sneaky and mixing up my positioning, doing different things every round. Because, like I said, they should have been abusing it already, but because they're not, I'm doing different things. So this round, yeah, smoking off again. I finally got the lineup, so that's good. Might be a little gap on the right of that one actually. I think I threw it to the right a bit too much, so it kind of bounced a bit awkwardly. Oh, there's no gap. It's fine. Maybe there's a gap on the if you was playing from four, but so again, I'm kind of just watching the smoke to see if they push through the smoke. To see if you can notice on the map now that there's actually a guy there. So I think this guy is the guy that plays lurk a lot, to be honest, and he seems to like be lurking A. So I push him and just get the kill. Like the reason that worked was because I haven't really pushed that way before. I noticed that guy events and call out to my teammates, and eventually they get the kills. So that's good. I called a flash out then, so like maybe that guy could have turned back and killed me, but maybe he didn't notice that I had a flash out. I think I really start like dominating when I buy the AWP. Like right now, I'm just playing just different styles of the AK round. I think I go back to yeah, go back to MBK this round. I noticed that they kind of knew already that I was pushing last round. When I hear that the eco again, I throw that molly and spam through the smoke just in case someone's posted up, and then I sort of start pushing out then because I'm not scared. I know that they're eco and I have a massive advantage, so I'm playing aggressive, trying to get my team some sort of advantage, trying to not lose any rifles if possible. So I'm just calling out, checking all the angles, and my team clean up. Okay, guys. So this is the actually the first round where I actually make a mistake, and again, there's a reason behind this. I'll explain it when I'm doing it. Um, I think it's a high risk, high reward like scenario. Like if it works out, awesome because you kind of bringing the game back in your favor. See the smoke and the flash. That was me kind of like again. I don't want them to push through that smoke too fast, so I'm throwing that flash in. I'm holding MBK at the start. If you notice right now, there's a guy on the left. And what happens? My teammate goes down mid. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to take control of the lockers area now, but there's a guy already behind me, and I didn't check it because I wanted to do this like kind of faster. Like usually like if I wasn't doing it fast, I would check, but I kind of wanted to take back the advantage quickly, so we get back to like a 4-4 or something like that. But yeah, it didn't work out. So we lose this round. I'll just go to the next round actually. Yeah, I go for an AWP now. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I play aggressive the first round by the AWP. So yeah, I'm not smoking it, so it's likely I'm gonna play aggressive. Which I do. Not flashing again, guys. If you notice, I'm kind of just go straight to the lock area. I don't think there's anyone here, but I still always check it just in case. Just a little flick over to the right. The guy pushes, checks, he gets killed. I back out because why you can stay there. I mean, but I don't want to get flanked from like Squeaky or something. Um, and I also think that after you get the one kill, you don't necessarily need to be there anymore. I feel quite confident right now. So what I'm doing is I'm wide peeking this angle, like, and what I try to do is I try not to stay too close to the. I actually missed a few shots. Yeah, I actually hit him, but I thought I missed. Sometimes I think the issue is I try and shoot too fast, but sometimes it doesn't pay off. I should take my time with those shots because my sensitivity is quite high. So like those kind of shots are actually harder for me than like the kind of mid range kind of shots. So taking a bit more time on those shots would benefit me, I think. I'm confident that like my teammates are calling really well. So like they said that he was like, they were like mids, and I saw the guy went mid originally, so I was just expecting them to come from either highway or truck. So I just disregarded all the other areas. Like you should still check around, like main and kind of like squeaky and stuff, just kind of have a glance over, But um, yeah, if you trust your teammates, then you don't have to be so cautious, especially if they call in well. Again, I'm playing a different angle with the AWP. Like last round, you saw me like sort of wide peeking, sort of like the boxes MK. I kind of do the same thing again. But what I do when I wide peek, I don't just come and wide peek. I kind of slither out in a way where I slither out with a duck because it's unexpected because people are aiming towards the heads and most of the time if you slither out and duck you're gonna they're not gonna headshot you, so even if they hit you once to the body or something it's a bit annoying I guess, but I know they're all around me right now, so again I'm in a bit of a crappy situation. I think I tagged that guy. He's shoulder peeking, it's really hard to hit. He's falling back, he's waiting for his team. I smoke off corner. I do like a really good job. I don't hit many shots. Well, I don't think I hit any shots until the end. But what I tend to do is, if you notice the smoke, I'm making it really difficult for them to kill me. And I just noticed that guy push his sight, I'm hearing him out, and then I just no scoping. But even though I tagged one guy and I killed one guy at the end, um, don't feel like discouraged when you like miss some up shots because your goal there is not to be getting kills. Really, is to be staying alive as long as possible so your team can come and help you. So as soon as your team is there, then you can try and go for some shots, because you have backup. Again, pushing the lockers area, mixing her up because last round they saw that I was playing site again. So every round I'm just playing different kind of stuff all the time. I'm getting really aggressive right now. They boost in, so I catch this guy, and then I fall back because I make sure that guy is focused on me right now. So I fall back, not all the way to site this time, but I fall back to lockers. They're trying to take lockers control. Like usually, this is what I would expect people to do, but I haven't done this yet, so I'm trying something different. And he comes out, I kill him. They know I'm here still, so what I do, I fall back. I don't know. I don't know where they are right now. They could be anywhere. They could. I'm pretty sure they're highway though, so I'm kind of scoping out this area, see when they are. I start playing really aggressive again. I notice a guy shoulder peek me, and then I just hold my ground, fall back, and then I take locker's control again. Shoulder peek first, white peek out. I'm just constantly moving around like with the AWP. Because as soon as they spot you, you don't want to stay in the same spot because you know their comms should be good enough to like basically say where you are and stuff. So just constantly moving around, even if it's with an AWP. Because I'm an aggressive player anyway. I can play defensive, but I prefer playing like aggressive kind of peaks and stuff. So I tend to like really kind of push my limits in this regard. This guy eventually like pushes me out. I missed the close shot, and then I just nail in with the two that P250. So yeah, like I think my like holding A is like it's a very important site, but you don't need to commit too many people from there because they can come up two areas, but they don't usually come from squeaky very often. And I know I can kind of hold both these positions. I saw a guy right at the end, but that's very difficult to see when you're concentrating hard on your crossing and stuff. I actually missed like a really easy shot here again. I'm pretty sure I do anyway. I want to see this. Yeah, well, I was aiming too low, basically, and hit the forklift. So I thought I hit that shot pretty much on my screen, but sometimes you flick and you don't realize where your AWP shot goes sometimes, and that it definitely hit the fork. So that's my bad there. It's a two. It's a two on. It's a two on four. Yeah. So yeah, this guy doesn't stand a chance to be honest. I think you just gotta hold your ground for as long as possible. From what I gathered here, like if this is the style you're playing, like play aggressive, defensive, change it up, and this is the round where I'm quite impressed with. I miss a few shots again, like I'm a bit annoyed that I miss shots, but it's because I play different like angles and stuff. I'm not 100% sure like where to be aiming and things like that. So I hear steps, I call it early. I see the smokes coming in. I take this position. I haven't done this, but I haven't used this position yet. They must hear the first hope shot, get a double kill, get a triple kill, and then I missed the no scope, which I usually hit those no scopes to be honest. So I was quite disappointed that I didn't hit the full shot, but I did enough to secure my team the round. So in that situation where if I went and did my normal standard kind of holding, just kind of holding her out in the side, I think I would have died a lot quicker. So I think taking the initiative there and jumping, doing something completely different, jumping up and using the upper bit to kind of take control of the up. I think that was a good idea. So yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm hoping to do like more videos like that in the future. So if you enjoyed it, give me a like and subscribe. And my next video will probably be out in a few days. I've been releasing a lot more videos recently, so if you're like into this kind of CS:GO frag movie reviews or like tips and tricks and things, but yeah, hit that subscribe, hit the notification button, and yeah, I'll see you guys shortly.